Yes. Anyone? What is meant by omission? Hmm? Omission means like where we cannot use. Omission means to neglect, to delete, to eliminate, to remove, to not use, right? Omission means like at here it is not allowed to be used and it is not suitable to be used, right? Okay, so here we have the omissions of the articles the, right? Now, before the noun, like the common noun, we mostly use the or a to just specify or unspecify. But if we talk about any common noun in a broader sense, in a wider sense, and represent something like that, then in a simple words like in a quotation or you can call it the proverb, then we mostly do not use the before that. For instance, I met the boy or I met the man, both would be correct. If you say I met the man, this is also fine. I met the man, right? Okay, so it is also fine. Mavish, you are requested to switch off your camera and be careful regarding this. Yes. Okay. To I met the man. This is right, and I met the boy. Both are right. And if you are saying now this is man is mortal, then now the sentence you see the meaning is different right now, and because of changing the meaning to I met the man or I met the boy to man is mortal, here you see we cannot use the before man. Why? Because now it is used in a broader sense, in a wider sense. When you use any common noun in a wider or broader sense, like you convey the broader message, that moment you are not supposed to use the before that. That moment, this is also the specific, you can call it the particular noun, right? And particular noun did not represent, is not going to be represented by the before it. Okay. Next, we have usually before proper nouns, particular nouns, we do not use the. At here, actually, this is the omission, right? So we are to not use, we are talking about this. Sayyid Jamil. We cannot use the before Sayyid Jamil. We cannot use the before Hamza, Basit, Germany, Mount Everest, London, Colombia, Leonel. Why not Mount Everest? This is mountain. Can we use the before the name of mountain? Anyone?
No, because it's a unique word.
No, sir.
Yes. What about Koya Himalaya? Karakurum, the Karakurum. We said the Karakurum. Then why we use there?
Sir, Dakarakaram is right. We can use.
Why?
Sir,
This is
because
a
it
road.
is connected with the mountains.
Exactly. Exactly. The second use last day we studied that the names of mountains, those who are having the ranges. When we talk about the ranges collectively, two, three, four mountains connected together, then they are collected together. Then we use the before that. Otherwise, a single mount cannot be represented by the. Okay, very good. Then this is called the pluralization or the specification to be represented by the. Okay, next we have yes. Sorry. Before what is this? Yeah, before names of materials, like if you split the water or if you throw on something, the water or spill the water, you don't say mostly the uh, wood is cut by him, the wood not, the copper, right? Copper is hard, right? Before these materials are gold is precious matter, right? The gold is precious. Then the before this would be considered not correct, right? Whenever you are going to use it in a sentence, right? The gold would be not considered to be correct. These materials. All right. Before abstract nouns, do you have any idea about abstract nouns? What are abstract nouns? Anyone? Yes. 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 Abstract nouns कौन से हैं? Yes, which we cannot feed with our five senses. Rather, we observe that, like freedom, kingdom, truth, lie, uh, hate, love. these kind of nouns names are called abstract nouns. These beauty, pleasure, courage, honesty, poetry, wisdom. Before all the abstract nouns, you can call it beauty is mortal. आप ये नहीं कह सकते the beauty. You can call it she is beautiful. You cannot say yeah. You can call it the nature is beauty. Yeah, this is the uh, nature's beauty. Then it comes before nature, but before beauty, whenever you are going to it reflects beauty. It reflects beauty. Now in this sentence, it reflects beauty. It is right. But if you say it reflects the beauty, then it is not right. It is in same goes for pleasure. It is my pleasure. It is my pleasure. If you help someone and he says thank you, you cannot you can say it is my pleasure, not it is my the pleasure. It is my the pleasure, right? It is the pleasure of mine. Okay, it is pleasure of mine, not the nabio. Honesty is the best policy, or this is his honesty. This is the honesty. Incorrect. Okay, so before the abstract nouns, we do not use the, right? An abstract noun. Okay, so yeah, and that one form we discussed earlier in the uses, that in the degrees of adjective, when we compare more than two things, अगर तीन चीजों या दो से ज्यादा चीजों को compare किया जाए, then at that moment we are going to use the before that. For instance, she is the most beautiful. She is the most intelligent. He is the most hard worker student. He is the tallest. Somewhere when you use most, somewhere when you use est with the word, right, degrees of adjective. So that moment you're supposed to use the before that, right? Okay. So let's move to some other part. Yeah. Okay. Now, before languages, if I ask you what is your language or which language you can speak, you would say I speak the Spanish or I speak Spanish. Which one? Hmm? I speak the Spanish
So
or I speak Spanish? G.
I speak Spanish.
I speak Spanish. Exactly. I speak Spanish. This is correct. Okay. Yes. Next, you have before language, you cannot use the whenever you are going to talk about language. Sometimes in IELTS speaking, they also ask about the language. This question is commonly asking question. What do you do to learn a new language? What do you do in present simple? What do you do to learn a new language? You can say, firstly, I'm of the opinion that I should and someone else should also go to the grammar portion to understand some of the rules in speaking, right? Then you, but at here before the name of a language, if you would ask by what you did to learn English language, you should not say I did this to learn the English language, rather English language only. Okay, for instance. All right, before schools, college, church, hospital, bed, table, market, college, university, and prison, before these 5 6 names, before college, church, hospital, bed, table, market, college, university, and prison, we cannot use the. But I mentioned something regarding these buildings. If you specify it, then you're supposed to use the. Like I met a boy, so he's any boy. But if I say I met the boy, so the listener is aware of that, like we whom I'm talking about. अगर listener को पता होता है फिर तो हम दा लगाते हैं. For example, when these places are visited, are used for the primary purpose, then the is going to be used. What this statement means, if these places are considered to be the primary, means like the particular located wise or particularized, if it would be particularized any of the place in these, right, then you are going to use the before that. Like for example, the school is very near to my home, near my home. And now this is correct, but if you say I am going to school, then no the, because before to the, if the preposition to and the building name comes, so no the is going to be used within between them, right? Before names of relations, father has returned, you cannot say the father is coming. Yeah, the father has returned, the brother is looking to me, brother is looking at me, right? This should be say shared like this, right? So before names of relation, we cannot use the. Next we have before names of meals, what you took in the dinner, how would you say, Jamil?
Uh, again, sorry, the food.
Yes. What you ate in the dinner?
I eat dinner. Then I avoid like I ate dinner or I eat meal in dinner at dinner.
Good, good. In dinner, that is fine. At here we cannot say the or a before dinner. Yeah, very good. Yes, Tahir, what you took in the breakfast?
Sir, I take bread and egg
Egg in what?
with tea.
No, 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 no. In what? In dinner or in lunch, in breakfast or in what?
In breakfast.
In breakfast. Very good. Yeah, somebody is calling. Okay. I took, not I take, because this is past time I asked. Okay. Good. I took this the following in breakfast. So before the before the meal names, you cannot use the, right? I like to eat healthy lunch every day, not the healthy, only healthy, right? Before names of games, we cannot use the football, chess, tennis, cricket, badminton. You can say I like to play soccer, but you cannot say I like to play the soccer. He's playing the soccer incorrect, right? He's playing soccer correct. So the cannot be used before the names of games, right? Before names of colors, like I like white color, I like blue, I like green, right? You cannot say I like the white. That would be considered incorrect. But yes, for the colors names, we cannot use this. And somewhere white stands for purity. Now black stands for this other darkness or something like that to represent darkness in literature. So at here before the name of a color, that is considered to be incorrect. So this one is correct. The other one is incorrect, right? Okay. Oh, sorry. So names of meals, names of colors, names of games, we cannot use the before. Yeah, this is very important. Before names of all diseases, we can never use the, and we cannot use the, right? We do not use the, we never use that. Like for example, what this person is having, which disease is having, you can say he is having an asthma, he is having asthma, he is having cancer, he is dying of malaria, he is dying of fever, right? You cannot say he is dying of the cancer. The cancer would be considered incorrect. The asthma, the malaria, the fever, right? Now this the before, but there is exceptional case in the dictionary English grammar. You have only 5 diseases: rickets, flu, mumps, plague, measles. Before these 5 diseases, you can use the, while in front of any of the other disease in the science or biology, you cannot use the, right? It would be considered grammatically incorrect. Only exceptional case: rickets plural, mumps plural, plague, it is not plural but considered to be plural, measles and flu. Before, yeah, I'm having the flu, I'm having the flu or the flu, both are fine. But you should say I'm having the flu, not I'm having flu, I'm having flu. Then it would be incorrect, right? So keep these 5 diseases in mind: ricket, flu, mumps, plague, measles, to be used the, or it must follow the, right? And exceptional and before other diseases, you cannot use them. Okay, before names of days, months, and seasons, we do not use the. For example, when can I see you? When you want to have a test of English grammar, you can say, we would like to have a test on Monday, on Sunday, on Tuesday. If you say, I want to meet you on the Monday, it would be incorrect. Before names of weeks, no the. Before names of months, no the. Before names of seasons, the weathers, no the. I like the winter season. Now at here, the sentence is incorrect. I should say, I like winter season. I like spring, right? Like this. Months. I born in January. You cannot say I born in the January. So before these days, months, and season, you should not use the anytime, right? Okay. And the same questions what we have discussed in the previous lecture, it would be shared. Do not worry for that. And maybe today, actually, the following days, I got a little bit very busy, and that's why I even joined the class late. Thank you for your cooperation as well. But the lectures will be shared. Okay, I will try to share right now, even. All right, now before the days, before the months, before the season, you should never use the. Okay. Now there are some omissions of a and n as well. Like until now, we were discussing the uses of the and the omissions of the, and now omissions of a and n. Few short more discussion, right? Here, before the plural nouns, we can never use the. We are not supposed to use the. Sorry, a and. Like buais. Oh, there are a lot of buais, abuais. There are abuais. There are abooks. These are abooks, abuses. Incorrect, right? Before any plural noun, we cannot use the. Before uncountable noun, yeah. What are uncountable? Tell me on the basis of the name. What are uncountable? Yes. Yes. Anyone?
which we cannot count them, like milk and
Good.
meat.
Good, very good. Yes, which we cannot count, like milk and meat. Very good. Yeah, knowledge, work, scenery, imagery, eyes, bravery, enjoyment, confidence, love, nature, meat, milk. Very good. Peace, pride. Now, before all these nouns, which we can never count, which we cannot count, these are called uncountable. Uncountable names are uncountable nouns, right? Now, before these nouns, we cannot use the. Sorry, we cannot use a or n. Yeah, we cannot say it is a very good. Sorry, it is a advice. It is a fine advice for me. A good advice for me. It is good advice for me. We should not say before that. Advice is very good. A knowledge, a nature. This just focus on the uncountable noun. If that is uncountable nouns, remove the article before that, right? Okay, even a n and also the as well before the uncountable nouns. Okay, next you have with material nouns. Material nouns, we will discuss these nouns kinds in the next very lecture in the grammar parts of speech. Yeah, what are the kinds, and what are the like that, what is the differentiation done so far, on which basis? Okay, yeah, material nouns, when substance combine together and they form any material, they form any new substance, like acid, water, wood, yeah, earth, iron, copper, diamond, money. Before all these material and uncountable nouns as well, we cannot use a or n. A money, a medicine, a knife. A knife is very sharp. A gold is very glitter, right? Shining, right? Charming. No, so these shouldn't be used before this material noun and uncountable noun. With abstract noun or abstract, we cannot use the as well as a or n. Like for example, belief or bravery, fear, evil, fact, dream, disturbance, envy, crime, anger. Before all these abstract nouns, which we cannot feed with the five senses. Five senses are to touch, to see, to smell, to yeah, these five. Touch, see, smell, hear, like feel. These rather we observe it in our inner sense, like the fear, the evil, the bravery. And in itself, whatever you observe, these are called abstract nouns. Love, hate, right? This. Now, before these nouns, we cannot use a or the, or n. No articles should be used before then abstract nouns. And before the names of meals, we have already discussed brunch, lunch, sorry, yes, breakfast, and brunch is also there. Yeah, brunch is here. Brunch when you combine the lunch and breakfast. Yeah, and dinner and lunch. Before this, we cannot use the. With games, we have discussed, said with the names of games, with the names of days, with the names of months, with the names of seasons, the, and are articles should be 100% avoided with the names of games, months, seasons, and days and the week names, right? So with these names, we are supposed to avoid 100% this and the, right? Okay. So right now, I hope little bit omission of articles, uses of articles, the topic of article would be little bit clear to you guys, little bit, not too much. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Very good, very little bit idea if you have got so far. Now further we would move to the next topic, that would be parts of speech, and some other slides I have noted. But before moving to that topic, I would like to have some vocabulary for you, and after moving to that vocabulary, I would ask you few communication questions, right? Conversation. Okay, the vocabulary we are going to take a start from today is, the first word is abundant. Abundant means,
त्याग
yes.
करना
Yeah,
त्याग करना
exactly. He abandoned me, or he abandoned his car while going to market. He abandoned the gate open while leaving the home. Abandon, to leave, right? Taken behind, desert, to desert. Okay. Able means when you are capable of something. How would you like to make a sentence on it? Yes, Sajid, how would you make a sentence on able?
Yes, sir. I am able to do this. Like I am able. If somebody asks me to do something, I can say I am able to do this.
Very good, very good. Yes, Swansea, abolish means to eliminate, to end, to finish. Yes, how would you make a sentence on abolish?
The rules has been abolished by the student.
Very good. I would like to also have a sentence on it. The abolish means finish, not complete. Like yeah, very good sentence. Your sentence is right. If you say like this sentence, abolish, right? At here, the example, slavery was abolished in the US. Now this is right. But if you say slavery was completed, then it will be incorrect. And you can say slavery was finished, then it will be right. Now same goes for abolish, another sentence. Before marriage, you are completed. Before marriage, you are complete. And after marriage, you are abolished. You are finished. Okay. Yes. So what about abrupt? The one who is left, Muhammad Fezan. Abrupt means unexpected thing when that is happened to you. Sudden change, sudden happening thing. Yes. Yes. Fezan.
Some guests abrupt in my house.
Okay. Some guests abrupt in my house. Sudden in your house. Abruptly come in my house. Came in my house, right? Abruptly came in my house. Right now, at here you would move the abrupt to adverb. Abruptly came in my house, right? Yeah. And
Okay.
if you like to the sentence structure, these all parts of speech sometimes move to the others, especially this noun and verb, adjective, and adverb. These we will discuss. These are called open classes, and they can just one word can use, like the Google is noun, and you can use it in the verb. I Google it. I Google it. Right? I do it myself. I do I do able to do this, right? Now, sometimes the nouns can change and adjective can. This is a very good thing, like in the grammar, in these four parts of speech where you can change any of the words to adverb or other. Another thing at here, yes, yeah, change all the nouns to verbs in your life. You would enjoy your life, right? All the nouns to verbs, whatever you are going through, just change it to the actions, right? Action. Verb is action, noun is just state, right? The sudden state, the definition only. Okay, so these are for vocabularies. These vocabulary should be remembered to you. The next slide we would move by tomorrow, this one. And sudden, abruptly, now I'm going to ask few questions from you. Yes, Sajid Beg.
Yes, sir.
After 5 years, where do you like or where do you expect yourself?
After 5 years, so in place changing, or you asking for the features or something, sir?
Where do you expect yourself? You can observe.
I observe to accept after 5 years in America
Hmm.
myself.
Yes. Position wise?
For work,
Yeah. Work wise, position wise, living wise. Uh, what would be your condition after 5 years in according to expectation? To the
yeah,
hope to
expectation
hope.
is
Yes.
on the work wise.
Yes.
So I exactly don't understand your question.
What you hope so far after 5 years, that where you would be after 5 years, what you hope and what you expect from yourself and from the life as well, from the nature. Yeah.
So yes, I told you that I expect after the 5 years I am in USA for work for the
Mhm.
good futures.
Mm. All right. All right. Okay. The same question for Said Jamil. After 5 years, where are you expecting yourself?
I expect myself as a so in company as a manager.
Hmm. Good. Good. Very good. Yeah. And so then you can elaborate that further. I would do this good thing for the country, the state, for the people, right? Okay. Very good. And Tyre, where do you expect yourself after 5 years?
Sir, after 5 years, I wish I will become a businessman.
Hmm. Uh, yes. Mavish, where you expect yourself after 5 years?
After 5 years, I expect myself. mm,
Hmm. Yes.
I settle in UK with my family.
Very good. Very good. Very good. And you get pleasure of the life which I would spending. Very good. Yes, Swansea, where do you expect?
I expect to be in Canada one day.
Hmm. Yes. Okay. Guys, this personality related questions, whenever somebody asks you, like in else speaking part two, Q card, sometimes this question can be asked. This is like the most important question repeated the examiners are asking. What kind of apartment or house you would like to live in the near future? So whenever your achievement or personality related or expectations or hope or such kind of goal related questions are asked from you, say it very confidently, right? Well, this is a very good question for me. I really expect my level at this position. If you cannot expect and cannot express, how you can expect, right? So show your expectation 100% here. One of my student from medical side to last day asked this question in physical class, right? That where you expect, and she was saying that I want to be a very good doctor. I will be this, and at the end she shared one sentence which I didn't like. I didn't appreciate. Like she said that maybe I would be running the institute very good, maybe my own someone else institute. Now that's why to say someone else institute, right? To just have no confidence on your own self, right? So share your confidence 100% whenever your personality, never compromise and answers regarding your personality questions, right? So must share it. Yeah, this also show your confident level. This also show your much command on your life, you have the approach and you have the ability to get anything easily, and you are showing your skills like you are an expert, and this impress the other person, right? Okay, yes. So one more question. Mm, yes, I would like to ask each one the different little bit. Swansea, you have the experience of two countries, rather three states. I would like to ask you the experience between Saudi and India. What is the difference between the people's natures of Saudi and India?
Wow, it's really some amazing question. I like to answer it. Uh, Before I work in India, 2 years before, India is a very loving country, and the people in India were care and affectionate,
Mm,
and the atmosphere also very pleasant. But
mm,
Saudi Arabia is totally different. Here we can see different nationality who have a certain character. Some of them treat us good, some of them are very jealous, and I not feel the affectionate as same as India. Everyone follow their own lifestyle and do their work, not
mm,
care about others.
mm.
So I feel India is better.
Very good, very good. All right. Say Jamil, for you, what difference you have felt in Pakistani and Saudi people?
Uh, the, the difference is culture, also the languages and the
Mm,
way of living style.
mm,
Because in Pakistan culture, we are living in joint family. Here in Saudi, we also joint family, but after marriage, the couples are lived separately. They are not lived just like joint family system.
mm,
Unmarried people they live jointly, but after married, the couples they are lived separately. All everyone.
mm.
Also that they have their rights first instead of the expects the and the unity and also you can say that their traditions.
Very good, very good. Tradition wise and culture wise and family wise, there is a difference. Very good. Yes, Sajid Beg, any country you have visited, or I can ask you random.
Yeah, you said you can ask me random also. I'd like
All
to
right.
ask you the same questions for like Pakistan
No,
or
the same
and
is
South.
already asked. I would like to ask you
Because
the
I have
Europe.
a good answer, so that's why I'm asking you. It's
Okay,
okay, no
you can
problem.
answer. You can answer for this question. Yes.
The mostly important difference is the law, rule and law, because we are not following here the rule, especially the government people are
Mm,
not following the rules,
mm,
and they are following the rules and regulations and discipline. The big difference is because they are maintaining by the law the peoples and the area and then all the things, and we are not maintaining rules and law. That's why we are not maintaining ourselves and the country also. The
very good.
religion is the same, but the difference is this.
Very good. All right. Okay. Question for Mahvish also. Yes, Sajid, that is very fine. The rules and regulations wise, yes, was the difference. Yes, Mahvish, what do you think? What is the difference between UK people and Pakistani people? What do you think?
Mm. I have no any idea because I have not
Yes,
because I
your
have no.
I think your brothers are there in UK, right?
Yes, sir.
So you should have less a little bit idea regarding the culture, society, or the any of the circumstance, the people, the nature, any any creative idea. Yes. All right, no problem. I asked the same question from Tyre. Tyre, what is the difference between both of the countries, UK and Pakistan? Yeah.
Sir, there is a big difference between in Pakistan and the UK.
Mm,
In our country,
mm,
the politicians are very corrupt, and there
mm,
is no rule. Uh, there is no rule in our country.
mm,
In fact, infrastructure is also very bad in our country, and
mm,
all the all the departments, all are very they are
Yes.
doing very bad as compared to UK. They have they are very civilized, and they are doing the mm, as
They're
compared to
contributing the
UK.
best. Yeah, they're contributing the best to the society and nation. Very good. Yes, but try to never use the bad side in comparison of two people or countries, right?
Yes, sir.
Pakistan is your own country also. Okay, guys. So here, this was a nice discussion. Tomorrow we would have some more questions, and sometimes I would also ask you guys to present any topic, right, directly. And I can ask from my side. Otherwise, you can present from your side when you would have any idea regarding any topic from your side, right? And this would be a kind of improving your communication skills. And later, I would I evaluate that something is missing or something it should be improved in communication or speaking, right? And further, we would go through the next topic, parts of speech, noun, uh, the kinds, and what is the role of noun in the English grammar. These things would be all the things, the whole lecture would be based on the noun in parts of speech, right? So if you have any query, any question, you guys are pleased to ask.
We are just learning online here. Do we have any study materials for practicing or learn the grammar also?
Exactly. The same course which we are going to discuss, I'm going to share the book of it, right? I have written by myself. I would share the not the Word Office file, rather which I have written in a note form by pen. I'm going to share that. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, the next lecture is noun. You can also see the noun and all the rules which we have studied here in the slides. You can face the same there as well. You can also take the print of that book, right?
Okay.
Okay. Take care. See you in the next lecture. Goodbye.
Bye bye.